What is up, guys? Winter Kills here, and welcome back to another post-commentary duel video. We've got some bit of an interesting matchup. Of course, this was my locals last week, and the last video that I think went up, or might not have been, at least one of the videos that went up, which was I think DDD versus Blue Eyes, where I talked about how I was going to locals that day. This is that same day that I'm recording it. But this was from the locals the week before, and my friend was playing it. A very interesting Kozmo build. Thought I'd get a chance to get it featured. So yeah, without further ado, we'll get started. And I guess this is a feature match. I guess that's what we'll call it. Yeah, definitely a feature match. So yeah, we got a pretty strong board starting off. He obviously didn't open up too well. Kozmo is like one of his favorite decks to play. Had been having a rough time playing any other deck. Hasn't been going his way with certain decks, and he threw together this rather interesting Kaiju-Kozmo build. I don't know where he got the idea from, but it involves I think triple Radiant, triple Slumber, maybe not triple Slumber, double Slumber, Sacred Swords of 7 stars. So it adds a really powerful draw engine to it, and obviously the removal power is just incredible. So you'll see he's got Forerunner on board. And I tribute away the Bahamut Shark for the double attacking Megalo, and then I go to summon another Megalo, and the shenanigans here are just incredible. Double Megalo on board, one attacking twice with a Tree Toad that can easily negate the Bahamut Shark effect. Or not the Bahamut Shark effect, the Forerunner effect to tag out when it dies, so that'll be game over right there. I did not open up too well at all to start off this game. He opens double Twin Twister though, ditching them both to hit the one set Book of Eclipse, and he's also playing a brilliant fusion engine in his build as well. Not too sure how the synergy went with that. I'm not sure if he'll be playing it again today at locals, but if so, and I'll try to get some more videos. If you guys want a profile, I can definitely get a profile from this guy, a good friend of mine on the left there. I can definitely, no problem, guarantee get a profile for you guys if that is what you want to see, so just let me know, of course, in the comments like you guys always do. Teus coming down, discarding a Mulinglacia, not too good, don't want to be discarding that card. I want to be summoning it so I can do the discarding in my opponent's hand, not the other way around. See, there's a rare fish coming in real clutch to make that pike not so useless, going to Bahamut Shark, detaching the pike, and then summoning out a Treat Toad. As you see, the one-of brilliant fusion monster there, the Seraphinite, not doing too much for him, swinging with the Teus and the Toad. But then that Toad will be met with a Kamungus. See, there is the Kaiju engine just doing what it does best, just clearing boards, giving himself the Radiant. And then I think he'll give me the Kamungus. Now, usually, we'll see like a Gamma Seal or something that'll come through, but the main philosophy that was behind his build, as you see, he's met with a Book of Eclipse there, not really what he was looking for. But the main idea with his build was to basically do what you just saw there. I know it was kind of quick, but where he had the Kamungus and how he tributed for that Landwalker. Basically, the idea is to crash into the 2400 Kamungus and then be able to float down into, per se, a Farm Girl and open up the OTK, and it was a perfect example there because you were able to see the Slumber open up the field, start off plain with a bare field, except just Kaijus on either side, and then be able to float down into a Farm Girl and pretty much go for your OTK. It's one of the better things, one of the better plays that I've seen him come up with. Very good synergy, being able to basically wipe the board, set yourself up for an OTK just by getting a Landwalker to hand, which isn't that hard to do. But it's not extremely easy to do either. Gonna grab Forerunner off that slip, or not Forerunner, gonna grab Strawman off that Slip Rider. Had to Raigeki the board, bringing back the Landwalker though. Summoning another Kaiju for free. Since I do control a Kaiju, he can just summon one for free as well. Crashing the Landwalker into the Kamungus, like you tried to do the turn before. And the Farm Girl hits the board, so I'm immediately gonna have to scoop there and have to go into game 3, I think this is. Pretty easy victory for me game 1. A little bit more of a grind here in game 2 we saw, and then here in game 3. Getting a lot of draw power going right off the bat. Returning the Wicked Witch to his hand. Activating another Allure of Darkness, getting rid of that same Wicked Witch, going for Good Witch, and one set back row. Tagging out Perhaps not. I think he was scared of Kaijus. But it'll hit him anyways, because he does not preemptively tag out. Teus discarding a marksman, hitting the set E-Telly. That's going to cause a little bit of annoyance. Let's see, the one thing is I hate about hitting the E-Telly is now you've given them a tag out target to go into a ship, which you don't want. You want to keep those little guys off the field. All the little the pilots, you want to get them off the field as fast as possible. So I try to get I force the tag out, and he goes to pop the level 4, which is the Pike. So now I'm kind of getting worried. There's a Dart Destroyer on board, and my Kaiju's not in my hand where I'd like it to be. So now I've got issues where, like, how am I going to get over this this freaking Dart Destroyer? So instead of grabbing a marksman, I think it was off the I don't know what or the marksman off the Teus, which I think I might have misplayed and grabbed the wrong card, but so I went back and grabbed Gund, and then I go for the instant fusion play, go for Norden, goes uninterrupted, going back for Pike, and then re-overlaying, not re-overlaying, but overlaying into another rank 4 here, obviously. Not sure what the best thing would be here. Now, at this point, it's important to note that I'm not playing Hope Woven, which I regret. Honestly, I took it out to add in like rare fish and other cards. I can't remember exactly what it was, but took it out to add in cards like rare fish and stuff. And I definitely do want to put it back in. So this was kind of like a test to see, like, you know, would it ever come up? Honestly, if I wouldn't have, you know, Kozmo was not like the most relevant match to play against, but it was something I had to play against anyways, and not being able to deal with a huge beater without Megalo kind of sucked. Standby phase, Aqua Spirit coming in real clutch. Able to put that Dart Destroyer in defense, so will easily Kaiju over top of the Toad. And then he will crash. I think he'll crash, perhaps not. See, my field is pretty good, but he's got a lot of advantage, and there's a lot of things he can do with that field, of course. One of the more important things, though, the Aqua Spirit was able to do for me is, of course, keep the Dart Destroyer in that defense position where I want it, so I can hopefully run it over next turn with something small if he's able to let me, crashing the Forerunner perfectly into the Radian, setting himself up just fine there, getting a float down into a Landwalker, it looks like, running over the Toad, or not the Toad, the Bahamut Shark. I think he went to attempt, yeah, he's using Landwalker's effect to, when it would die, destroy another Kozmo card instead. Smartly getting rid of the Dark Destroyer, and using it to his own benefit, getting himself a Forerunner on board, so not bad, clearing the Bahamut Shark, getting that off the board. You can see the synergy working real well with this deck, and I was really surprised how it was going to work out. Because I remember before the tournament, he was telling me he's trying to try some new spice in the deck, and the spice actually came through, because I thought I was going to sit down to a pretty easy match, and I think he was like my only loss for the tournament, which kind of sucked, because I was kind of hoping to go undefeated, because I ended up beating him the week before, but he got the best of me this week. Pike discarding infantry, not too much little Pike can do. I'm going to add a marksman. And Marksman's not going to do too much. Popping the Gamma Seal with the infantry, turning Teus to defense, gaining 1,000 during his standby phase with the Forerunner, adding back the Dark Destroyer, taking a measly 800 damage, and another Kaiju just absolutely relentless, making it basically GG, using the float down tactic by crashing Kaijus. Go for the farm girl and searching another big ship, and then he has the pilot on board. He can just tag out as is. So that's going to be it for that feature match. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to, of course, leave a like and let me know if you want to see that deck list for Kaiju-Kozmo. Let me know what you think. He'll be able to probably explain the combos a little bit better. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. And as always, Winner Kill signing out. We'll see ya in the next one.